Okay, we're going to learn Sikha today in the continuing project Likutei Sichos, Chelik Tezvov, Parshas Chayesoro, Sikha Gimel. I'm lost. I say the same thing in Yiddish and Ivrit. I've already Yiddish and Ivrit. I gave out already the Sikha, and it's just יום שני בבוקר יש לי חבר בזום, אחד שעובד בחדר ניתוח על תשובה, והוא משגע לשנה, חצי שנה, ועכשיו אני לומד אותו כל שבוע ביום שני זום, מוקלט, כן, וזה בפרויקט גם כן. והשבוע עשיתי דבר חדש גם כן, שבפרויקט ביידיש יש וידאו, לא רק אודיו, יש גם וידאו, דבר חדש. אין מילים. This Sikha is just unbelievable. The Rebbe takes a Rashi, takes it apart to pieces, and then the Rebbe finds what bothered Rashi, and it's just unbelievable. We're going to see soon how many Meforshim are bothered by this Rashi and what they say. The Rebbe is going to ask 3 questions of them, and not accepting it, the Rebbe is going to give the answer. Just unbelievable. Okay. Aleph. Chitas of today. We have said Chitas, we learned that Chitas today, that Eliezer went to Lovon and he brought Rivko, and then Yitzchok, this is a posik in today's Chitas in this parsha. It's Rashi matik from the posik divert. Rashi brings down, and the Rebbe emphasized it so many times, whatever Rashi brings down from the Chumash is very negea. It's important. Meticulous. It's every word, everything is meticulous, yes. And so Rashi brings down this word, 3 words, and it's mefarish. What does it mean that Rashi says it's Rivko? So Rashi says kloima. What does it mean? Venas is dugma sorem. She became like his mother Sorrow. What is it? What has become? She calls man she sorrow kayemes so yoner doluk mer Shabbos le Shabbos brocha metzuya beiso vonum koshur al oyel mishemeiso ben sorrow passed away posku shvos Rivko chosru. So those 3 things, the neir doluk mer Shabbos le Shabbos and brocha metzuya beiso and on kosher there was a cloud on the oil. Those 2 things came back. So the Rebbe says Meforshim are trying to explain where does Rashi take it from. Look at footnote number 5. Rebellion Mizrachi, the Gorar Yeshim Chachomim, Maskele Dovid, Dikduki Rashi, Ve'oid. All those people are trying to understand what Rashi is. Meforshim Taichen as Rashi is medayik sein Pirush von dem Wort Ho Hoyelo, wo steht fast Soro Imoy. That's why Rashi brings it down from Chumash, and it says Ho Hoyelo Vitahei. Oib Tav Shad Vol Given. Bis zeto is in Pashtus, a Soro Imoy is the Optach von Hoyelo in oil von Soro Imoy. Or gedacht stehen, or you all sorry. Rebbe sagt, al pidikduk, it doesn't make any sense here, because should have said Rashi says always then a word that needs a lamed at the beginning, put a by the end. Le oil or oil or lo. Hey basof or lamed batchala. So lechoire, if it says oil, so I know already that it's oil amefusem. So what do you say? Sorry. So they give a beautiful explanation, very interesting, the answer that they give. Other loyal soroim, it should have said, loyal soroim without the hay, or le oil soroim. Es kann aber nicht stehen oil mit der idea was badait as when you do have them soil dosis, and then it says sorrow again. Doesn't make any sense. So that's why they say da von dem Rashi dem Pirush, as man bei Yeviyah Yitzchok oil is darin abgeschlossen, und soroim ist noch beautiful. They explain it very geschmack. They say because it says oyelo, so oyelo means I know already which oil it is. Come here, stop. Then comes Soroimo is a new thing. It's coming to tell me that she became like Soro, his mother. So it's very geschmack, very good. But the Rebbe said I could not accept it with 3 questions that I have on this Pirush. Leute Mesber ist aber nicht verstandig. Aleph. Was ist Rashi, was jeder Wort seiner ist ausgerechnet, jeder Wort ist meticulous, jeder Wort is counted out. Matik vom Posik euch dem Wort Imoy. According to you that you say should have said Hoyelo Kamer, Soro, she became Soro. What's the Imoy here? Beautiful question on the Meforshim. I can accept it because of that. Der Diokunechach ist doch verbunden. Where is Rashi taking it according to them? Mit dem was noch Hoyelo kommt Soro. Und wie bald das Wort Imoy ist nicht negiert zum Diuk, Imoy doesn't have to do anything here, und der Rest nicht gedarf matig sein, so weiter die bringen dann. One question, base, was steht Rashi, als wer Rei Soro Imoy meint, שכל זמן חולו, זה אני גוון dabei nicht, begnügt sich nicht mit dem, sagen, als ihre meisten dann gewähnt, sorry, where do you take from that Rashi in Pshuta shel Mikro, because it says Oyelo? And after that it says Sorrow, there was the three mofsim. She was a tzaddik, like sorrow. That's it. Don't tell me anything more. There's no proof from the word sorrow that those things happened. Gimel, a third question. Onnemendik as Rashi ot ha'echach as dabei is given a nes, is aber nicht muchach as Pshuta shel Mikro, was for a nes is given, weil ich sage, es ist nicht muchach as eine given, mehr wie ein nes, und nochmal, es ist eine given, die alle drei Protim. It's unbelievable question number 3. Let's say that Rashi is forced to say that there was something here. Something, Torah tells me something. Who tells you that it's this ness? Who tells you that it's Trinisim? Where are you taking it from? So the Rebbe says, I could not accept what they say, that in Pshuta shel Mikro, I'm going to say, because Oyelo, the question is a good question, what they say, Oyelo. The Rebbe is going to explain it, that it's beautiful, that it's Oyelo, and it's sorrow, and it's Sibo, it's teaching us 3 separate things. Unbelievable. When we said in Targum Yonus and Ben Eziel, the Rebbe brings on in footnote number 10, also he brings on the Zoyar, brings on one thing, Targum Yonus and Ben Eziel brings on one thing, if the Ramban brings on one thing. And why is Rashi bringing all 3 things? Where is he taking it? That we're talking about these 3 nisim that happened. That there was a Ner Doluk Merev Shabbos Lerev Shabbos, and Brocha Metzuya Beiso, and Onon Koshur Aloy. Agam is weiter von der Hapshat. Der Targum Yonus ben Eziel is not Pshuta shel Mikro. Rashi says, Ani lo bosi elo Pshuta shel Mikro, and he brings down different the Targum Yonus ben Eziel. Targum Yonus ben Eziel, I have one nest, not 3. As I bring no dem nest von no dem Prat von Erdol. Okay, ois base. Wir wollen kennen sagen, als die 3 Brote, was Rashi bringt, wird Rusche seine Tage nicht spruchach le Pshuta shel Mikro, noch bringt dem Drash vom Medrash Rabbe in Sheiches zum Pshat Kosuf, und der Fall zeichen Drash on the Boker beim Sium von seinem Pirush Bereshis Rabbe. The Choyre we could say the Rebbe says that it's taken not al Pshuta shel Mikro, and by the end of Rashi says Bereshis Rabbe. What I take from is from Bereshis Rabbe. So that's what Rashi wants to say. So the Rebbe says, warum? Von der Kisve Yad vom Pirush, Rashi is kennt as das Zielen Bereshis Rabbe durch das Rashi's loschen, nicht aus so von die Matikim, wie bei Sach andere machen können in seinem Pirush. The Rebbe had all the prints from Rashi, and the Rebbe had all the Ksaviat Kodesh from Rashi. The Rebbe says that this, in a lot of places, that there's a Maremokoim, it's not from Rashi himself. And here we said that it's from Rashi himself. So the Rebbe says, we could answer that Rashi takes it from the Medrash. The Rebbe says, I can't say it. But levad zois, osonem endik afila as didrei gebrachte in Yonim seinen genommen im Yusef, nor if that Rashi from Bereshis Rabbe is nicht verstandig. The Rebbe wants to answer that Rashi is forced to bring this 3 Pirushim because he takes it from Medrash. As Rashi indicates by the end, Bereshis Rabbe. I can't say it. Beautiful 2 questions that the Rebbe said we can't say it. Aleph, if Rashi takes it everything from Medrash, for what is Rashi mash mit dem 4. Prat, was wird gebracht im Medrash, das ist Psuchos Lervocho, was damit ist Rivke gewend, du machst Soroi. The Medrash himself, if you take from the Medrash, bring all 4. There's a 4 thing that the doors were open like Basoro, people could come and eat and everything there. Rashi doesn't bring it. It's one proof that Rashi doesn't take it from the Medrash. Another nest, yeah. It's not a nest. It's Dugma Soro Imoy, which was similar to Mal. Have a good point. Maybe it doesn't bring it because it's not a nest. A good point.
And so what chance did she have to become so hospital? She just came in.
She just came in. Okay, we have to think about it. It's a good point. Yeah. Okay, base. Rashi the 3 Protim. Here's a question that you can't refute it. Unbelievable question. You want to say that you took it from the Medrash? Impossible. Why? Rashi the 3 Protim in a geändert nur noch mehr a verkehrten Seder, wie sie werden gerecht im Medrash. In Medrash it says, Onon Koshur al Pesach Oyel, then it says, Brocha Beise, then it says, Ner Doluk, v'chulu. Rashi says the opposite, Ner Doluk, Brocha Beise, and then Onon Koshur. Doesn't make any sense. Ubeemes, is milachatchile schwer zu sagen, als Rashi meint damit bloß bringen at Rosh Chazal. It's even to begin with, it's not easy to say that Rashi is bringing at Rosh Chazal. So it's a gerät viel mal in Asboras Atam, was Rashi the mont nicht bederach klar the mocker von die Perushim, was so my Yesodim the Rosh Chazal. Most of the time Rashi doesn't bring the source where he's taking it from. Why? Weil euch die Perushim seinen geboyet und genommen vom Pshuta shel Mikro. Is there a mocker the Pshat Kosov? Rashi doesn't bring it because he wants to add literally Pshat. Ani lo yibosel el Pshuta. Und in Fall, wenn Pirush mit Rosh Chazal ist nicht in ganzen Pshuta shel Mikro, Und Rashi bringt ihm nur davor, wo der Pashtat ist nicht glattig und getäume. Ja, mal bei Wochen das starke Rashi, und es mag dem Rabbi Seinu Dorshu Bekayetche bese. So, Melechatchile, I can't say that Rashi bringt yet, as a Droshe, because when Rashi, as the Rebbe says the Loschen, he brings in the Ore, Agode, Rashi, footnote number 16. Rashi brings down a lot of times, Agode, it's not Agode, it's not the Pshat, Meyashev is Divra Mikro. I can't find any other way to explain it, so I must use Agode. But we can say it here. So maybe if I say that it's not coming from the Medrash, it's nicht moving Mimonevshach. Oib die alle drei Sachen. Seine Mochach im Schütte shel Mikro, darf Rashi nicht zugeben die Wörter bei Bereshis Rabo. I came to the conclusion that it's not from Bereshis Rabo. If it's not from Bereshis Rabo, why do you say by then Bereshis Rabo? And the Rebbe is going to answer beautiful that the Bereshis Rabo is just an indication on the last thing. It's amazing. And that's why Rashi is turning around to say they're completely unbelievable. Und Oib ist nicht Mochach im Schütte shel Mikro. Und bringt das noch als Medrash Chazal, was ist eine Gem Shel Mikro, und Rashi gedarf Magdim sein und unterstreichen Rabbi Seinu Dorshu Shkolvan Shokam. If you want to rely on the Medrash, the Rebbe is another question. So the Rebbe says it always, Rashi says it always by the beginning. Rabbi Seinu Dorshu. No, you don't write by the end, Bereshis Rabbi. That's not a system by Rashi. Gimel. So we have the beautiful question: what is going on here? What is Rashi? Where is Rashi taking it from? And not from the Medrash, not in Shul Mikro. Why is he bringing three? The Zoyar and the Ramban and the Tabians Benazil. Each one brings another one. And Rashi brings all three. Shul Mikro. Where is it coming from? Oh, is Gimel. Is the Bierende. The Schwierigkeit was Rashi bewornt is in the alle drei Wörter Oyelo Soroim. The Rebbe says didn't bother him the word Oyelo in Soro. Rashi bothered the Chumash itself. In Posik is three extra words. Oyelo, Soro, and Imoy is extra. Where do we see it? It's coming up. Was is mighty by Loiv Oivmov Zan is a Iberic. It's extra. Where do we see it? See, there's two dots. It's going to explain it. The Torah is the Oismen zu erzählen, als wenn Rivko ist angekommen mit Eliezer und Eliezer hat bald noch sein dick in Dreußen. Erzählt Yitzchak wegen alles, was mit ihm hat passiert, und Yitzchak hat noch hereingebracht. Rivko und sie genommen für Afroi. What is the Torah wants to tell us here? That Eliezer came, Yitzchak was going out to daven minche, Yitzchak l'soach basode, and she saw from far, and she fell down from the camel, and then he came and he told them outside, all the stories that happened with them, that he went kvitzas haderech, and he didn't finish davening, and she came out and she told him, I'm giving you the water, and he has a simem and a shemayim, and everything is fine. So the Rebbe says, if this is the story, or the Apostle, bloß gedacht sagen, vayevieo Yitzchak, Vaikach es Rivko vatelo leisho. Was gibt zu den Wörtern Hoyel or Soroimo? Why is the Chumash telling us these three words? And the Rebbe says interesting. The Rebbe said it's a little based on Kushas the Alshik is asking. What is the idea of Vaikach vayevieo or Hoyel or Soroimo? What is the Torah want to tell us here? Why is he saying it Bechlal? Is der verstandig? So we have a question. Rashi bothered all these three words. Is the fun verstandig as Oyelo Soroimoy is moisiv epes was is negat to moisfir. It is something that it depends and it's pretending to whatever it says further. What does it say? It says vayeveo Oyelo Soroimoy and then the vaikach es Rivko vatilo leisho. Damit so Teure dem Tam Sibe was hat wegen Yitzchak zu nehmen Rivken bis das ist bei ihm nicht gewesen kein Double Muchlet. Till he brought her inside and he saw the three things by Yeviel, Oyelo Soro Imoy, then he decided that he's taking her for a wife. This is the Oyelo Soro Imoy is indicating. Till now, he was still doubting if this is his future wife, that he has to take her or not. As soon as he took her inside, where Oyelo and Soro Imoy, as soon as we're going to see what it means, this is when he made the decision that he's taking her. It doesn't make any sense. Eliezer told him already all the stories, all the nisim and everything that happened. So it's a decision already. The Rebbe says no. Das heißt, Agam Eliezer hat erzählt, Yitzchak wegen dem wunderlichen Nisim, die Knäufen. Ja, so ist es als Geschenk neu, Loi Dissimoni, was hat sich gestellt. Giloloi, Rashi says, Giloloi Nisim Shenasuloi. Kofzoloi Oretz. Why Kvitzas Haderech? Kvitzas Haderech, because he has to bring the Kale. Kvitzas Haderech is, instead of 17 days, he went the same day. Ayom Bossi and Ayom Yotzose, Ayom Bossi. As soon as he davened, right away she came, and he made himself a simon. If it's going to come a girl, and I'm going to ask her to give me water, I'll give you, and I'll give the camels also, she's for me. Because those also to Eliezer ongenommen als a beweis, as oi so chachto leavde chole Yitzchak. Als Rivke ist mit ihrem Meides passig zu sein, Yitzchaks Freu. Von deswegen ist Yitzchak noch nicht gewesen im ganzen Sicher, als ist Tage bei dem zu seiner Sprache. Yitzchak was not sure yet. Tage it happened, everything happened, and the Rebbe is bringing down the footnote 21, very geschmack. The Rebbe says after what happened to Eliezer, with Kvitzas Haderech, and with the water came up to her, and she told them whatever he made it simmer, it says Mishtoe. What means Mishtoe? So Rashi says, Eino Yedea im Mishpachas Avraham im Lav. It's everything beautiful, everything is fine. But she's doing everything. 17 days she went it in one day. She came up, the water came up to her, and she wanted to give you the water. But who says that she's from Mishpachas? Avraham made a shvur, dafke from the Mishpacha, chas v'shalom, not to bring from anybody else. So the same thing is Yitzchak, after he heard from him all this, says, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure, I have to see some other things. Was zu lieb dem hat Avraham geschickt Eliezer und Laut del Moladet dafke to make from his family. Business is given by Yevi'oilo Soro Imoy. Then he decided that it's his wife. Bald as beim Yevi'oilo Yitzchak Oilo. She come and Yitzchak Sachlote. So we have to come up with something in Pshuto Shel Mikro. What did Yitzchak see in Sora that is not enough what Eliezer told them? She come and Yitzchak Sachlote, muss man sagen, als hat gesehen, größeren Nissim und Wunder von der Friedike. Ich saw Nissim much greater than what Eliezer saw. Weil ich habe mal rausgebracht, die Fülle is damals, brought on the exact similarity to Mishpachas Avraham und zu Sora befragt. Und das lernt Rashi, ist da kemerumes in die Wörter, Ohoyelo Soro Imoi. Now he's going to understand that these three words has extra. The three words in Pshuto Shel Mikro showing on this three nisim. That's why Rashi doesn't bring a fortness. And that's why the Rashi brings down the word Imoi, that according to the Meforshim, you don't need the Imoi. You need just the Oyelo Kame and Soro. Now it's everything understood. Hat gesehen ein Ness in Verbindung mit Oyelo. Ich saw ein Ness Zusammenhang mit Soro. And ich saw ein Ness in Sheiches mit Timot. Where did you see Nissim with those three words, the Nissim? And then we're going to be left with one question. How come it's transforming, changing it from the Medrash completely? Not only is changing it from the Medrash, according to what we're going to learn, it's changing it even from his Pirush himself. Let's see inside Oizdal. And Oizvolech Leuten say that. Now the Rebbe says this order that he gave it. Oyelo is mit der Heya Yediyah. The oil that we know already what it is. And that's what is verbunden mit oil. Oil, this oil that it's already known. Das heißt, was stellt euch dem Oil von alle anderen Oilen. This oil is different than all other tents. Also es wird angerufen Oyelo mit der Heya Yediyah. Dem bekannten berühmten Oil und das führt zum Verstehen, das meint auch noch Kosher Oil. It says the oil, there was a nest. He saw that the cloud came down on the oil. The Rebbe says now, where's the Mechomish Mikro connecting the oil with a cloud? Warum wird schon endlich beim Post? There's a Posuk, Vayaris Amokim Merochoik. Als das was a gewisser Mokoim ist ausgeteilt in Heiligkeit, wie sie wird angerufen Amokim mit der Idee, ist es gewend durch dem, was Sonnen Kosher. Avraham Avinu went with Yitzchak to the Arcade. The Rebbe didn't tell him. Yeah? Vayaris Amokim Merochoik. All of a sudden he saw the place. After 3 days he saw the place. Right? What did he see? Rashi says clear. Onon kosher at all. So when I see a special place, Hamokoim, Vayaris Hamokoim, not Vayamokoim. He said, it's Hamokoim. How did he see it? With the cloud. Here when he talks about Ohoyelo, what is it? Cloud. So we have a proof. Huh? The idea. Ohoyelo shows on the idea of that there was a onon, a cloud on this tent. Versteht man? Also do, same thing is here, as that Goshe, Ohoyelo, mit der Heya Yediyah, anzuleiten, to tell us, auf demselben Nest von Onon Kosher Aloy, was damit ausgezeichnet dem Oil von anderen, and this is something that convinced Yitzchak that this is his wife. Now we come to the second word. We had a problem with Oyelo, we explained that. Now we're going to come to Soro. Soro, a nest in Zach, was a besonders Sheiches zu Soro. Soro, the name, what is something that has to do with Soro? Welchem man versteht davon, was man noch schon früher gelernt, in Parshas Vayera. Also, I have proof from Parshas Vayera. Dass der Malochim sind gekommen wie Orchim zu Avraham, hat sich allein vernommen, mit zugerät und lange nicht mehr Cholim versehen. Avraham Avinu was toiling and running and trying to give the best thing for the guests that they came, the three Malochim. That fällt aber die Teure wegen einer Islam. Very interesting. There's one exception by this serving the people with the greatest Mesiras Nefesh. He was the third day from his breeze, pain, and he didn't give up. He was running and giving them everything. To say, what is it? By Meir Avraham Oyelo Soro, by Yema Mari Soiles Lushi Vasiugos. When it comes to baked bread, who does it? not Avram Avinu. The Rebbe Etzan in the Aure Lamata, beautiful. When the Malachim came to Lloyd, who baked matzahs? Lloyd baked matzahs. And by Avram, he told Sarah to bake. Why? Because when it comes to bread, when it comes to dough, where is the broche? Dafka in the wife. So the kid could connect it together. When it says sorrow, it's something to do with sorrow. What is that? The nest that there was a broche in the dough. Das heißt nicht gucken, die Käufer, warum er will das größte Status mit keinem sein. Die Mitzvah noch so. He was walking like unbelievable. Bis er allein Chotscherot gelitten, größte Zar in jedem Tag. Schlichte Mille. Ist gelaufen und gebracht, was er beim Boko. Oder aber das Knetten, Kneading. Und zugeräten die ist so in ganz übergelost was Sorrow, weil das geehrt darf zu ihr. So what is the Benchomish Micro-Learning from this? Meile, wie bald in unser Posik ist angedeutet, dass es geschehen an Nes, meyuchet. These 3 words are extra. Every word is telling us of a Nes that gave Yitzchok the decision that she is his wife. Is epis was so to do mit Zorah b'myuchet. Is move on as das is given b'shayches mit der Isse, brocha metzuyo be'Issa. I was going to say it, you said it, you took it out from me. We have to find out who is the Rebbe's Mechomish Lemikra. Yes. Huh? Exactly. Yes.
He understands it after he reads Rashi. Mechomish didn't see that by himself. He sees Rashi and makes the connection.
Yeah. Okay. Now we come to the third word. Now come with the third word that extra. Imoy. What is Imoy? Euch haben Mechomish Lemikra, weißt bemerkt, Chotscherot wegen dem, noch nicht gelernt. The other 2 things the Rebbe brought proof. One from Vayaris Amok Koim Rochik. This is our own. And by the story with the bread that he told Sorah to do it, here the Rebbe says a chidush without any source. The Mechomish Lemikra never learned that yet. He knows that Zindel Licht, Erev Shabbos, is a neuestamliche Inyan was geehrt zu freuen Bechlal im Pratz Imoy. What does he see? He sees his mother benching Licht every Erev Shabbos. So when it comes to Imoy, Madgish mother, so the mother benches Licht. So the nest is that Neiros was the same as Basoro, though Erev Shabbos to Erev Shabbos. Is besser lernen wegen a Nest, was ist verbunden mit Imoy, versteht der Mechomish Lemikra. When you learn a Nest that it's connected with Imoy, so it says the Shaykhis mit Atlokas Ner Shabbos, zendig with the Mutter tut es yet Ner Shabbos. And the Rebbe is asking a question, it's not so. Und Agamas Atlokas Ner ist die Shaykhis nicht noch zu Imoy, nur ruhig zu Azelech, aber seinem Vater Chasne, wird erklärt weiter. The Sikha was based on, and the end is a very different, the Sikha is in the 2 less paragraphs, very big, bold letters that it never happens in, almost never happens in Likutei Sichos. So the Rebbe said to do it. The Rebbe started on Tishre. So the Rebbe started about Neir Shabbos Kodesh for children, and this Sikha is this. The Rebbe says we're going to learn further that even little children are putting it there. So by this it's connected to Imoy. The Rebbe says it's aber nicht tumetum und nicht allemal bei Atlokas Ner. It's not always by every child that his sister's putting on licht. What does he see always? Everybody sees what? The mother. Because could be that he's the oldest boy, or is the only boy in the house, there's no girls yet, or the girls are less than 2 years old and they don't put on candles. So Imoy is indicating a Neir Shabbos Kodesh. It's nicht allemal warum. Es kann sein, als der Mechomish hat nicht keine Schwester, he doesn't have a sister. Oder seine Schwester ist noch klein. So who does he see? He's connecting it with mother. Bis jetzt verstandig, was Rashi bringt, nicht darauf den Pferden Indien, mit welchen Rivke ist gewähnt, sorry. According to the Rebbe's Pirush, when I say why Rashi doesn't bring the 4th one, why should he bring the 4th one? Number one, we could say because what you said it's not enough a nest. But you know what the Rebbe says here? How many mofsim do we see? How many extra words we see in the Torah? 3. So we have to get 3 nisim, not 4. That's why he doesn't bring it. Bis jetzt verstanden, was Rashi bringt, ich habe den Pferden hier mit welchen Rivke ist gewähnt ähnlich zu Soren. The Rebbe doesn't say it nest. It's gewähnt ähnlich. She was similar to Sorah. Wie man gefindet es im Medrash, wie bald das im Past, es gefindet sich im Posik an und da bloß auf die 3 Sachen. It says Hoyelo and Sorrow and Imoy. That's it. Bleibt noch die Scheile, so we had beautiful answer, now we have another Scheile left. Wann es ist gedrungen, als die Lichtung gebrennt, also allein, mehr auf Shabbos, side question. Okay, Rashi says that it was a nest, because Neir shows on the mother, and it's mehr auf Shabbos, leer auf Shabbos. How do you know that mehr auf Shabbos? Viele, wenn sie wollten gebrennt, an ganzem Misles, die Kahitzbes ist sicher Nest Godel. What happened if Yitzchok is going to see that the candles are burning from Friday evening till Motzei Shabbos? Did you ever see a candle burning 24 hours? What does Rashi have to take in Pshuta Shel Mikro, Merev Shabbos, Lerev Shabbos? Very good. We don't know about later. That the Neir Shabbos Kodesh, the Rebbe is going to ask the question, why is Rashi changing the Seder? What is using the first one, Neir Shabbos Kodesh? Neir Shabbos Kodesh is, you only know about it a week later. It took a week to see the nest. Very good.
It was already a nest.
Yeah, but it should be Merev Shabbos, Lerev Shabbos. The same as so has to be the other. Okay, this Shaile, now the Rebbe comes up with a Niklo. This Bereshis Rabbi that Rashi writes is not because he's taking everything from Medrash. We said we can be taking from Medrash. Now the Rebbe says Medrash Rabbi, the Rebbe brings is only because of this last question. How do you know that's Erev Shabbos, Erev Shabbos? Bereshis Rabbi. It says in Bereshis, that's where I'm taking it from. The Shaili Bavon Rashi damit was Moshe Bereshis Rabbi. In derech hapshat is the kasopik wie lang die Lichtung gebrannt. In Pshute Shel Mikro, I don't know how long it was burning, because 24 hours is also already a great thing. Aber as it steht in Bereshis Rabbi, as the Lichtung gebrannt, Erev Shabbos, Erev Shabbos. So it's beautiful, answered all the questions. Now we left only with one beautiful question. We said before that it's against opposite of the Medrash. Now we see that it's opposite also fast. What is the oil indicating? The cloud. What is the I'm sorry. Oil shows on the cloud, and so shows on the kneading and the broche base, and Imo shows on Shabbos candles. What does Rashi bring the first thing? Shabbos candles. Why are you transforming? He said he's helped the oil shows on the cloud. The Medrash goes according to the Seder, and you transform it, you change it from the Medrash and from the Pasuk also. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. According to Rebbe says, according to what I just learned, beautiful. I know what Rashi bothered, and it's beautiful, it works, everything beautiful. But the Kashe is unbelievable. The Seder in Pirush Rashi. Neer doluk mer Shabbos ler Shabbos. Brocha mitzvah beis, so von kosher al oil. Was nicht bloß ist das bei Eper von sehr Seder im Medrash. It's not only the opposite of the Medrash. No roich verkehrt von dem Seder bis in einem Rum. Es impossible. Rashi, you tell me that it bothers you oil or soroimoy. So go according to the Seder. Oil or soroimoy. Wie früher erklärt, oil is in kosher, onon kosher. Soro is brocha mitzvah beis. So imo is neer doluk v'cholo. What's going on here? The Rebbe wants in the brackets, the Rebbe wants to answer it, the Rebbe said, can't answer it. Man kann nicht sagen, als der Seder ist Rashi, ist beter mit dem Seder, wie die drei Sachen passiert bei Rivka. Maybe we're going to say that this is the order is. The Chumash tells me, oh, yellow, on kosher. Sorrow goes on the dough. Anyway, goes on the Neiros, but Rashi says, I have to go according to the Seder how it was. It can be. Why? Warum? Let's accept that Aziz gekommen Erev Shabbos vernachten zum allerersten zu gezündeten Licht. Let's say that she came Friday afternoon, and the first thing she did was putting on candles, what you mentioned before. He's aber postet as der Nes und ner Doluk, ner Shabbos, but he can't gesem noch dem Sem von Onon Kosher. As soon as she came into the house, the Onon came down, and when did she see this, the Moifis that it's exactly like his mother, ner Shabbos, next Friday yet. So it's not according to the Seder order. So how's the Seder, the best Seder is? Onon. Onon is the best Seder because she came. He took her into the house. Right away, saw that Onon came down. Then he saw the brocha that she's knitting. Then he saw the candles. Another week or two.
Down probably also before they came in, they saw it. Because when they're in, can't sit down.
Maybe he went in and went out. Okay. Let's say she came in the afternoon. It was Friday afternoon, and then she came into the house, and then he went to check. Oh, he's went to check and see. Maybe it's let me see if it's like my mother. I want to see if I could take her. He went out, he saw the honor. Huh? That's a lot. Okay. So the Rebbe says we can say it because it doesn't make any sense. Remember you asked, yeah? Here it is. Oder Rashi gedacht eben Leuten say da wie im Pasuk und in Medrash mit Onon Kosher al Oil. Der erste Nest, was hat passiert bei Rivkes reinkommen. The Rebbe says the first nest that happened when she came in. Und dann noch brocha mit Zuebiso. She went to bake. And Nessus hat sich angesehen, bald in ihres Aspus wieder Risse, when she went to bake, und erst danach, der Ness von Doluk, Erev Shabbos, Erev Shabbos, was man hat gesehen, wie muss erst beim zweiten Erev Shabbos. So it's not according to the Medrash. המדרש הביא את זה בסדר, איך שצריך להיות. Onon kosher, ner Doluk, and Isse, and then ner Doluk. Beautiful. And it's according also to the Rebbe's Chitush, what Rashi brings up from the Pasuk. Oil is Onon, and then Isse, and then comes Ner. It's unbelievable. The question is, Poshet screaming. And the Rebbe says, look, you have a good point. Look at the footnote 31. It's very, very geschmack. Is there beer? I mean, this is just, they call it in the Atzol, Goines but Pashtus. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Is there beer in there? Listen to the beer. Just the Rebbe is going to give a beer regular, and then a beer with Pnimis and Yonim. Why they say there's like this? 2 beer. Okay. Is there beer in there? We said that this made the decision that it's his wife, weil durch dem hat sich herausgewiesen, als ist gleich zu Soroi, und this showed him that he's like his mother, ist doch verstandig, als Chol Rosh Bikas, dann geht der Vergleich in dem Prat von Zitkes und simple answer. Yitzchak wanted to see the Nisim, but he wanted to see also Zitkes. Where do you see? The Rebbe is going to give it a Seder, milemailo lemato. The first thing what he saw that she's putting on candles, and she's putting on candles, and it wells from Erev Shabbos. That's what Rashi used this, the first thing. The Farb bring Rashi zum ersten, dem Nes von Erdolik, Erev Shabbos, Erev Shabbos. Das heißt, a Nes in a mitzvah. It's not stam a Nes, it's a Nes that she did a mitzvah. Was sie hat getan. Was dabei wird herausgebracht, ihr Meile, ihr Zitkes in Kiyama mitzvah. That's the first thing that he wanted to see, that he's like his mother. What comes after that? Nach dem kommt der Nes von Brocha Mitzvah Beiso. What's Brocha Mitzvah Beiso? It's not a mitzvah. You go make dough, it's not a mitzvah. Was ist euch verbunden mit Tire Peulos, has to do with her walking, but not a mitzvah. Aber schon nicht in Zusammenhang mit der Mitzvah. Very Geschmack. Now we see the Seder, but Rashi is bringing. What comes the third thing? The third thing is even lower than this. Und erst noch ein Nes in Azach, was ist ein Äußer von ihrer Peulos. An und Kosher al Oil, nicht in der Mitzvah, und euch nicht in der Peulos, was sie hat getan. It could be that the honor came down before, could be that the honor came down Stamazo, could be Yitzchak just innovated Minche, so he came back and the honor came down. It doesn't show me something on Sorah. Obviously, now we're using it because Sorah came in, it was there, but there's nothing to do with the mitzvah, there's nothing to do with the Pule. She came into the house. Ich glaube, מדבר על הפרוש השחלה. ברוך באיסה זה לא הפרוש השחלה. It was a geschmack bread, you ate a little bit, you felt satisfied, it was a good taste. Brocha be'isa doesn't mean, it has nothing to do with chale, not with the mitzvah of chale. Now, in Pshuta Shel Mikro. Huh? There was no mitzvah. But it was no mitzvah, right. And especially she was a ktana, she was 3 years old. Okay, we're going to get to it soon. In Pnimis Inyan. So, no. There's a debate in the Gemara what it means, but it's yeah. Okay. So we have everything beautiful according to Pshuta Shel Mikro. It's unbelievable as the Rebbe's questions and the Rebbe, all the information that the Rebbe wrote down, that's what bothered them, and he didn't accept it, and now everything is fine. Now we're going to go. Yeah. Now we're going to go. The Rebbe is going to bring in Yonim Ufloim from Pirush Rashi. The Rebbe is going to bring 3 levels of Mufloim, one higher than the other. 3 levels of Pele. Okay. Bald as Vaikach es Rivka v'goymas given as noch dem. Yorat Bayer gizen neir doluk me'erev Shabbos le'erev Shabbos. This make the decision that he could marry her. He didn't marry her yet. He brought her into the house, and when was the decision? Next Friday, when he saw that the candles are burning for a week. He gerät friert. Sieht man davon, als der Noge von Rivka ist gewähnt zu zinden neir Shabbos Kodesh. Euch fahr der Chasene. We see a dover Pele. We see that she put on the candles even before she got married to Yitzchak. Okay? Noch mehr, even more. Leute as Rashi. Ist doch Rivka, bis das der Chasne gewinnt 3 Jahre alt. In dem Alter, wenn sie noch nicht der Chiyuv von Mitzvahs. Und von deswegen, und zwischen dem, und mit keinem gehen die Mitzvahs von der Lokasneres. We have very simple proof in Rashi that it says that by the Yitzchak was born, Sorah was 90 years old. Akedah was when he was 37, when Thomas Sorah B'Kiriyas Sarba. In today's parsha, she died because the Sot showed her that Avram is slaughtering Yitzchak. So she was 127, he was 37. And then it says, right away, it says in Maftir, in today's parsha, I'm sorry, in Bayero, less few psukim. After the Akedah, it says, Vayugat LaAvram that Milka also had, Rivka was born. So we have to wait 3 years, she should get married. And he brought her by 3 years old. Avram Yitzchak was ben 40 shana bekachta as Rivka. So the Rebbe says she was a young girl. She was not mechuyev b'nothing. They say Ramazu even more. Das ist gewesen an ihnen bis simen ikrev zum Mevara sein, als reis Soroimoy und zu machen seine Weikach Leisha. This that she's putting on candles and it's burning for a whole week. A little girl of 3 years old that not mechuyev b'mitzvahs. This was the indication that it's his wife. Und wir fragt, das ist doch nicht gewesen der Fall, was on ihr Licht und wollte kein Shabbos-Licht nicht gebrannt in Schuhe. Beautiful. Why did she put on candles? If I would say that nobody put on candles, fine. So she wanted to have Shabbos candles. But Avraham Avinu put on candles. Avraham Avinu came kol ha-Torah kulo, actually nitno. So he put on Shabbos candles, especially after Sorah passed away. They have need candles in the house. So the halacha is that the husband, the man, has to light. Why did she light the candles? because she wanted to do it even before the chasne, and even when there was candles in the house, she still did it. Warum Avrom Avinu doch mekayim in kol die mitzvos der Rabbanon, Rashi bringt es herop in Parshas Toldos, und der Din ist, also if die Frau Menschen kein Licht bei Erev Shabbos, meise Tam sheye, Baruch Hashem, she's in the hospital, she had a baby, and she doesn't put on Licht. Darf das dann der Mann, so dem Osman has to do it. Darf man doch honemen, als von Sinn Zora ist nifter geworden, ot Avrom, Yitzchok gezunden Licht, jeder Erev Shabbos. The Rebbe put Yitzchok in a parenthesis, asked a few people, why did they put Yitzchok in a parenthesis? Because there could be, if Yitzchok would live with Avrom, both of them don't have to put on candles. One is enough. So maybe Yitzchok put on in his oil, in his room, and Avrom put on in his. That's why maybe it's in parentheses. Okay. Und von deswegen, so lechoire, there was candles in the house, or the Rivka nicht benugen, she wasn't satisfied mit Licht von Avrom Avinu. Was ist gewesen a Godel und mechuye bemitzvah, das Scheich so. Right? No sie hat allein gezogen Licht Chodge ist demol gewesen, aktano bas gimel shonim. Der funot von a klore roe. Unbelievable. Der funot von a klore roe. Beetem zu dem was man schon viel mal gerät. Der Rebbe spoke a old Tishra about it, and this is continuation. There was Chof Cheshvan and Shabbos Parshas Chaisor. Der funot von a klore roe. Beetem zu dem was man schon viel mal gerät. Als nicht nur neues Mitzvah Vater Chassan nicht auf den Menschen ihre Shabbos, nur als ich kleine Mädel, unabhängig von 3 Jahren alt, then the Rebbe later on even change it a little bit to less than 3 years old. As soon as they understand what it's candles, and some kids start talking by 2.5, and they understand, so they're putting on candles. No, as soon as they could say the broche, yeah, they could follow you, they speak. No, also ich kleine Mädel unabhängig von 3 Jahren alt, wo seine noch nicht mehr bei Mitzvahs, ob sie seine schon scheich zu verstehen, hier ist die Key. Ob sie scheich zu verstehen, die Bedeutung von Adlokas Ner Shabbos, darf man sie Mechaner sein, es Mitzvah an die Vater zu be Mechaner, in der Mitzvah von Adlokas Ner Shabbos Kodesh, euch dann, wenn in euch ist dort die Mutter, there is candle, es Rivka put it on, even there was candles there. Oder andere, was sind Licht, als wenn Zuwe Boise, als was ist Mechiv darin Alpidin. Even my mother is there, was is Metzuwe Alpishu Chanoch to put on, she should also put on. Nagam as Rivka is done. The Rebbe asked a beautiful question. How could you compare Rivka to us? By 3 years old, look what she did with Eliezer, and look what the Rebbe brings proof that you didn't marry her. They said, let's call Rivka, and she has to decide if she wants to go. And the Gemara learns out from it that even if you're going to marry up somebody bigger by 12 years old, or whenever the age is, you have to get her permission. You can't marry her without permission. So she's a very special. How could you say that my daughter or my mother, or they should put on candles when they are 3 years old? They're not the same. So the Rebbe is going to answer it. Now, Gamas Rivka is done by ihre 3 Jahre. When a Sachmer bas das, das ist ein Mädelstam in der Älter. Wie man sieht es klar von die Passierungen mit Eliezer, was hat Medaille gewinnt in ihre Mainzin, und der Vater hat sich gefordert, ihr das, wer to ask her if she wants to get married, ihr Zustimmung zum Schiddach. Und wie es Rashi sagt friert, wir lernen das already before, als wir lernen davon Arois, als ein Masin ist so Stam Agdoilo, elo mit Daito. Wie bald aber sie ist noch fortgewinnt, nicht mehr wie 3 Jahre alt, als 8 war Bas Mitzvah, und doch hat bedient Teuro gehabt noch dem Din von Aktano. The Rebbe answered very simple. She was taking special, she had taken everything was very interesting. We asked her to get married, if she wants to get married. What is her din? Her din is that she's Aktano Bas Sholosh. That's why everybody is Aktano Bas Sholosh. She understands Neirus, so she couldn't. So Tilo, the Rebbe is finishing with one Indian Pele that she put on Neshek, although that she was before Bas Mitzvah, she was before Bechiv Mitzvahs, and there was a Avrom and Yitzchok putting candles, she still did it. So a very interesting Pele that we learn from the story what Rashi is telling us, that Ner Doluk Merev Shabbos Lerev Shabbos. This was the proof to Yitzchok that it's his wife, and she put it on before she got married to Yitzchok. Now, the Rebbe says, neu sein, noch an ihr Niflo sieht man in dem. Wie gesagt, hat doch gewiss Avrom Avinu allein gezunden Licht, jeder Erev Shabbos. Yeah? He said Avrom put on the candles, because this is the Aloche. Und die Teure ist made, als ist gewinn, Boba Yom, Hashem Beres Avrom Bakoil, und das meint doch sicher euch oder Bekolschkin in Ruchnis. Avrom Avinu was not a child then, was already an old man. And the Rebbe Beres Avrom Bakoil. Bakoil means Begashmies or Beruchnis. So it was already the greatest tzaddik Echodoi Avrom, and Avrom Avinu, the one that recognized the Rebbe is the first count, is counted as the first Eid, right, in everything. And now come that he's lighting candles, didn't burn Merev Shabbos Lerev Shabbos. Whose candles burned Merev Shabbos Lerev Shabbos? This little 2-year-old, 3-year-old. It's amazing what the Rebbe says. Appelle what we see in Rashi here. Yeah. Oder Bekolschkin in Ruchnis. Von deswegen ist in sein, wie in Yitzchok Sadloke, nicht gewähnt der Inyan Niflo von Ner Doluk Merev Shabbos Lerev Shabbos. Wie das ist gewähnt beim Lichtsin von Sore, und dann noch bei Rivke, wenn sie hat im Licht, wenn? Zu 3 Jahre alt. Und da sieht man den gewaltigen Koyach, was liegt in der Mitte von Adlokas Aneros. Here we see the great power that's in the little child's putting on the candles. A viele von gar kleine 3-jährige jüdische Mädchen, vom 3-year-old girls. Was jede jüdische Tochter wird angerufen, warte wie Kolem, Bas, Soro, Rivke, Rochel, Veleje, als durch ihre Adlokas Aneros, wird beleuchtet das ganze Haus bemächtigt von einer ganzen Woche bis dem Kommunikation Erev Shabbos. When a child of 3 years old is putting on the candles in the house, so the light is going on, Erev Shabbos, Erev Shabbos. Where do we see it? So the Rebbe is going to answer it. Der Unterschied ist in dem, there's only one difference. Was die Neiro ist, was Soro und Rivke abgezunden und sehr Lichtigkeit gepoilt und beleuchten, auf in der Rede Gashmis nicht tun. Was lit for a whole week. Weil der Gashmis die Kernel hat bei der Chnes gebrannt mehr, was mamisch lit from Erev Shabbos, Erev Shabbos. Aber wenn we look at it with a little deeper eyes, what do we see? Ist das so bei jeder, was bencht Licht. Agamas beine bosso, sagt man das nicht. Mit eine bosso, I see that 4 hours later after the little child put on the candles at off. Warum wir bald das meinst du, ist das Simen, na das ist kein Lebonim. Meinst du, ist meinst du Imois, ist das Simen Lebonim oder Lebonis. Und jeder, was ist Basor Rivke Rochel Veleje, dem Koyach, als die Mitzwe Lichtigkeit von ihr Shabboslicht soll Poel sein auf der ganze Woche. In Ruchnis und Yonim, it is a spoil on the old week that it brings in light. It brings in a house that it's light. It brings in a Yiddish house. It brings a different level of house in this house, even if the candles are burning only 4 to 5 hours. So this is the second pillar. That by Umad, the first one is that she put on candles even before she was Bas Mitzvah. Even when Avram and Yitzchak put on candles, she wasn't satisfied. The secondness is that our candles burned Erev Shabbos, and not Avram, that is Bobby Yomim is a tzaddik in everything. Now we come. Or Yitzchak, yeah. Not Avram and not Yitzchak. Now we come to Yisrael. No Chai Yeniflo. We are told the Yeniflo. Davke Adlokas Neros from Ktanos. Davke Adlokas Neros from Ktanos. What does it mean? Because Chazal zijn immer wieder von Evel von dem der Teure also dem alt sich die Welt. Yeah. Der Rambam brings it down in the Medrash that the world is standing and the heaven is on the breath of children when they learn Torah. Why is it? Sagen sie gleich, what did they say? Dabei, das ist Evel, she'ein boi chet. That's what the Rebbe stamedet, Evel, she'ein boi chet. Von der Neukische bis Rabban Davke. Der Fund ist verstandig, wenn die Meile von der Adloke, was sayat, she'ein boi chet Davke. Now we see also that a little child, the same as Evel, she'ein boi chet by Torah, same thing as that she takes her hand, and she puts on the candles, she makes a broche, so as the same thing. But the Rebbe says, but it doesn't make sense because nobody speaks about it. We speak the Gemara and everybody when they spoke about, we can hear about learning Torah, that the world is standing because of Evel, she'ein boi chet. Al pizer about Tzorechiyun. Why are they telling me only by Torah? It has to be by everything. The Rebbe said, I didn't find it any sefer should say that it's also by lighting the candles, that that's the same thing. No, he says the Rebbe is going to answer it. The time was Davke, now the Rebbe is going to say why Davke by Evel, and the Rebbe is Mechadish that even by lighting the candles is a very special inyan that the child's lighting the candle is doilig beruchni as bepnimius, Erev Shabbos le'Erev Shabbos. Der Tam was Davke die Neros von Soro und Rivke und also euch die Neros von alle Sehre Töchter, alle jüdische Freunde und Mädlach in alle Zeiten hat gebrennt Erev Shabbos le'Erev Shabbos und nicht die Neros von Avram und Bnei Israel bechlal, only Davke from this little girls, is von die mothers and the little kids, ist verstanden von dem Maimar Razal, als der Ingen von dem Mann, was steht in dem, was es Mei Vichitin, nur ihm bringen sie in Stuba rein. The Gemara tells us where's the Gemara in Yevomis tells us that they walk from a husband, a man, and they walk from the wife. A man has to go walk, and he has to get money, and he has to bring chitin. He has to bring it into the house. What happened with that? You can't feed the kids with that. You can eat it for him. She can do that. She has to do the work. She has to grind it. She has to make the dough. She has to bake it. She has to make food from it. Und die Arbeit von der Frau, von Ezer Kenegdo, ist zu verwandeln, die Chitim in einer Eichler Reulode. Das heißt, der Rebischter hat eingestellt die Teva von Welt in einer Oif, was ich da auch Lichtbusch. Der Rebischter said the world that a man has to go and conquer. Zu der oberen Sachen von dem Dreustnicker has to go outside and koivish and bring. Und sie reinbringen in sein Haus. Sie has to bring it into the house. Dagegen, die Frau ist Adrabe. David HaMelech says, Kol Kvudo Bas Melech Pnimo. She has to be in the house. She doesn't have to go around. Der Rieber als der Keres Abayis ist Aufgabe Davke Pnimo. In the house. In euch. Zum Mittagen sein und übermachen und die hereingebrachte Sachen, sie sollen sein Reule Odom bis zu Roi Kavioch Odom. The wife in the house takes the things that the husband brings in, and she makes it raw to eat. She takes the wheat, and she makes it raw to eat. The same thing she's making also the house. Not only raw lo adam, what is it? She's teaching the kids, she's guarding the mitzvah, she's doing the mitzvahs, and she's teaching the kids to do everything that the Rebbe wants. And the Rebbe, כשאס אברהם hat geben schlich, wie bald ist nicht sein Tafkid, vernehmen sich mit Zoche Beis, beautiful. Who has to do Zoche Beis? Only the wife. That's why they have to do the candles and not the husband. So vernehmen sich mit Zoche Beis, so das nicht gedarf wirken, bringen an es. So belachten, die euch in Gashmisdicken sehen, mehr wie Alpeteva, das ist nicht seine Avoide. Die Avoide vom Avrom, and the Avoide from the man is not the idea of this. They have to be conquering, bringing from outside, bringing in. Darf gibt Bnei Sora berivke, und noch sie alle Bnei Sora berivke. Till today, alle jüdische Töchter, was der Rebbe hat sie gegeben im Tafkid und die Schliches, that they have to be dealing in die Zoche Abayis, und neu zu tun, euch in die Gashmisdike in Jonem Verstub, they have to do die Gashmis and the Ruchnies, und sie die Schliches in dem Koyach, they have die Schliches in die Power, zu bewirken und leicht mit sich in Eres, they could have an effect in der Haus, die ganze Stub, and when, bemäßig von der ganzen Zeit, because Me'erev Shabbos, L'Erev Shabbos, then she lights new candles, and then again next week new candles. Also in Me'eschig von alle Wochentag, in all the weekdays, that man, when you give a good look with your deep eyes, with Nimis and with Ruchnies, das ist a Stub, was Basora und Rivke hat in ihre angezogen an ihre Shabbos. You come in the house, you see right away, you see everything in the house that it's a special Yiddish, Jewish Now we learn the three ploys that we see in Rashi, that she was lighting before the Chasine, and although there was Avram and Yitzchak that they leader, then the Meile in the Ner Davke in a kid, legabi man, and then the third thing we see, the Davke by Ktanis, that's being done, that it's from Erev Shabbos to Erev Shabbos. Oishur, almost done. Al pi anal wird noch verstehen im Seder von den drei Sachen in Pirush Rashi, we understood already the three Yod, because Rashi goes first, that Rashi is bringing the first thing mitzvah, then something with her mitzvah nail, then peule, she's knitting, then she comes into the house without her peule that the Onon came down. Now the Rebbe is going to explain it beautifully. Before she sagen, the Rebbe brings down the Cheskuni, the Rivo, Gurarye, the Even Ezra, the Maim Chaim, they all explain what is the three Mofsim, the three Nisim that happened, what is the connection with us today. Before she sagen, as the drei Yonim was Rashi bringt, mehr Dolik, mehr Shabbos, mehr Shabbos. Brocha Mitzvah Beisha, Bon und Kosher Aloel, seinen Kegen, die drei Mitzvahs, so seinen nicht angesagt worden, beim Juchat, jüdische Töchter. What did you see in Rivko? Three Mitzvahs that we have, always use the word the Rebbe used by the Farbringers, name Chana. Chale, Chale, Nide, and Atlokasaner. The all three mitzvahs that are, here we see the all three things. Where do we see the all three things that it's three parallel to these three things? So the Rebbe says, and in Keg, the drei mitzvahs, and in Ongesog, vom Yuchat, Chale, Nide, Taras HaMishpoche, and Atlokasaner. This is the Rosh Tevis of Chane. Where do we see it? The Rebbe says, Duchop, it's the mitzvah von Atlokasaner. When you're careful with putting the Shabbos licht, even by a 2 or 3-year-old, is near Doluk Mer Shabbos Ler Shabbos. The Zeirus in Mitzvahs Chale. Now the Rebbe is connecting it with Chale. You see, the Zeirus in Mitzvahs Chale. Point is Alzheim Brocha Mitzvah Beisha. This brings that it should be a blessing in the dough. And durch das Zeirus in Mitzvahs Nide is men Zoichet zu Onon Kosher Alo Oye. Tare bring them on a Shrine. Without Tare, without Mikveh, there's no Jewish nation. Now the Rebbe is going to say, we see in here, we're going to see the Seder according to the three things. Rashi must go with Neir Doluk first thing, and then he goes with the Seder, because he goes according to the age. Neir Doluk is by 2 years old. Then a 2-year-old could not help the mother make Chale. Yeah, she could just disturb in the middle maybe. And then when comes the third thing about the end of Taras HaMishpoche, when she gets married. That Rashi brings the Pnimis and Yonim, this Seder is changing the Seder from the Medrash, and the Seder that is learning it out from Chumash, that the oil has to be on kosher, and he says Neir Doluk, he starts with Neir Doluk. Betem zum Seder als man von den drei Mitzvahs, die according to chronological time. Hat Rashi ausgestellt im Seder von den drei Sachen, wo seinen Abwegig von den drei Mitzvahs. Bald wie die Mädel kommt zum Gilach Chinuch, she comes to 2.5, 3 years old, hebt sie on, die Mitzvah von Atlokasaner, Neir Doluk, Neir Shabbos, Neir Shabbos. Später, wenn sie wird älter, later, when she becomes older, sie hebt dann zu helfen in Stubarbeit. Und sie euch Sekes beisse. Then you see the Brocha Mitzvah beisse. Und noch später, much later, beise hat Chasne, is it them what became the Mitzvahs Nide, Taras HaMishpoche, that it's on kosher al oil. Now the Rebbe is coming, as we said before, that's a very interesting thing to such big letters, and bold in everything. But the Rebbe wants to emphasize and listen to the words. Von dem allem ist verstandig, what we just learned, the 3 ploys that we learn in Russia, and the Seder is Russia is doing it and everything, with the Goydel Aschus, the great merit, was is do in der Stadlus, that each and everyone has, to be mishtadl, to be trying to convince whoever he sees and wherever he goes, as jeder jüdische Mädel, wie knows is, Gio Lechinuch, soll zinden Licht, bechol Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Erev Yom Tov. What happens then? Und du hat Lokas Ner Shabbos, wird mir solche sein, wie sagt die Yalkut Shimoini. Yalkut Shimoini says, im Shmartem Neire Shel Shabbos, ani mare lochem Neire Shel Tzir. So the Yalkut Shimoini says that durch at Lokas Ner Shabbos is men solche zu die Neire Zion, was der Rebischter wird weisen, that the God is going to show us the Neire of Zion. The Korev Mamish Begulo Amit is Shlema.